What is up, great people? Back again with another video. It's NosANA, as some of you guys already know. In this video, I'm going to be proving a trigonometric identity from a past question paper. This question was worth 6 marks, and what we were given was 2 sine squared x over 2 tan x minus sine 2x is equal to 1 over 10x. So what you want to do first is just mark off your left hand side and your right hand side, so at least you have direction. Right, so I'm going to work with my left hand side because I can do more with that. Right, so we notice that on the top we have 2 sine x squared. Right, we're just going to rewrite that as it is and do more with the denominator. Right, so here we have 2 tan x, so we can rewrite that as 2 sine x over cos x. And my favorite thing about the sine double angle is that it only changes to one thing, and that is sorry about that, that is 2 sine x times cos. Right, so I'm going to say times cos, and I'm just going to divide it by 1 because then I can combine the fraction. Right, so now we're going to continue with the left hand side, and we can just rewrite the numerator as it is. All right, so we're going to say 2 sine squared x, and we're going to divide that by the denominator. Now we have to combine the denominator, and we need to find the lowest common multiple, and we just multiply the two denominators. Right, so what we're going to multiply the cos by 1, and then you multiply the 1 with the cos. Right, you guys should know this all the way from primary school. Right, how you multiply fractions. All right, so now over here what we're going to have is so you have to get used to this when you have a fraction and having a denominator fraction or having a numerator fraction when you're already working with a fraction. So here we're going to have 2 sine x minus 2 sine x times cos. Right, x times cos times cos, because the other cos came from the other denominator, but I'll square one cos because it'll be the same thing. Right, so you must just be careful not to mix things up. Okay, all right, so now we're going to rewrite the entire fraction. Okay, so we're going to say 2 sine squared x, and we're going to divide that by the denominator, which is also a fraction. Right, but now what we need to do is we are going to factorize the denominator fraction, but we're factorizing the numerator. So here we're going to have 2 sine x, right, plus 1. In the bracket we're going to have 1, and then we're going to have minus cos squared x. Right, that's how factorizing works. And then we're going to divide that by cos x. Okay, but check this out. Let me just change the color. All right, so see this, but cos or sine, so cos squared x plus sine squared x is equal to 1. Right, you guys should already know this one. Okay, so now sine x squared will be equal to 1 minus cos squared x, and then we are going to substitute that into the brackets. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. When I say it is equal to, and rewrite the entire thing. Okay, so let me just shift for space. Sorry about that. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the fraction, the whole thing. So we're going to have 2 sine squared x. We're going to divide that by 2 sine x, right? 2 sine x. But now remember that we have the sine instead of the bracket. Now we're going to multiply that by sine, and so we're going to say times sine squared x, because that is a trig identity and we substituted. And then we're going to divide all that by cos. Okay, dividing that by cos. All right, so now we can, from here we can let me change the color. We can cancel the like terms. Right, so that and that will cancel, but that's not the way I wanted to do it. Let me just see if I can erase this. Okay, let me change this. Sorry about that. All right, I want to, okay, now I can just cancel or rewrite. Okay, let me rewrite it. Right, so it's going to be equal to 2 squared x, 2 sine squared x. We're going to divide that by 2 sine squared x, right, times sine x. I rewrote this so that, you know, it's actually just easy to follow what happened. Sorry about that. To follow like how the cancelling happened. Okay, and then I'm going to divide this by cos. Or if you understand, then you could have just done it in the other step. Now I can divide this by, I can just cross out the 2 sine squared x, and then on the top there we're going to have 1 remaining. Okay, let me just shift for space. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so now let me change the color. Okay, so see now, that entire thing will be equal to that entire thing. Sorry, it will be equal to 1 over, right? So it's just going to be 1 over 10. But we know that sine over cos is equal to 10, right? Sine over cos x is equal to 10. So therefore the entire thing is 1 over 10. And that's how you prove that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Once again, grade 12, trigonometry is not hard. You just need to do a lot of practice, and you will feel confident for that exam, and you will go there and ace it. Thank you guys for watching. Please care to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and help the community grow. Until we meet again in the next video. So yeah, just gotta say, therefore LHS is equal to the right hand side, and then you can just say it is equal to 10, or you can just leave it like that. That's fine.